Hello everyone, this is CRT Hell with my new Dell Inspiron 15. The full model number will be in the description because it's too long to memorize. I'm sure I'll have it memorized sometime in my ownership of this laptop, but it certainly will not be soon. So this is running the stock Dell copy of Windows 8, and I have not installed a clean version of Windows 8, and I'm not going to until it's time. Normally, I reinstall Windows operating systems every, I'd say around 6 months, just to keep them fresh and whatnot. But this is Windows 8, of course, I'm sure you've seen it. I have most of my programs installed, not all of them, but here we go. Here's my desktop. You're probably going to see me a little bit in the glossy screen. I don't really care, I guess. There's all my programs, and just going to close Firefox. This is, yeah, Guns N' Roses. You're crazy. Just going to open Firefox. And there you go. So, pretty fast little system. I'm going to show you the Windows Experience Index and the specs and whatnot in the System section of the control panel. I haven't used a trackpad in months because my ASUS has had a broken power jack, and I'm not allowed to solder in this house, so I was just given this for Christmas. Not complaining, it's an upgrade. Processor is a 6.9. This is out of 9.9 because it's Windows 8's Experience Index. Processor is a 6.9, RAM is a 5.9, graphics is a 4.6 because it's integrated graphics, but gaming graphics is a 6.1, and primary hard disk is a 5.9. Now obviously you take those with a grain of salt. They're not really indicators of how well this will run, because this is honestly the most powerful system I've ever used. This is a Core i3-2370M, if I'm not mistaken. That is Sandy Bridge and not Ivy Bridge, but it really doesn't matter. Hyper-threaded dual core, so there's 2 physical cores and 4 virtual cores. 2.4 gigahertz, 4 gigs of RAM, 3.87 is usable at the moment because some is allocated to the integrated Intel HD 3000 graphics. 64-bit Windows 8, 64-bit processor, and there's no pen or touch. It is a standard laptop. Sorry. So let's take a little tour around this laptop. Obviously the keyboard, here it is. It's an island style or chiclet keyboard. And now I was actually opposed to, well, not opposed, but I was hesitant on having a laptop with a chiclet keyboard, but it's surprisingly comfortable. I actually like this. I mean, for a laptop keyboard, it's not as horrible as I would have expected. I went on a typing test. My record for typing is 90 words per minute, but I usually type around 86, 87, in the 80 range, sometimes 80 on a bad day, but somewhere around there when I touch type. And I got 84 with 4 errors on the first day I had this, which was yesterday. So, obviously, when you're getting used to a keyboard, you're going to make more errors, but that's certainly not bad for the first time using it. And it's a laptop keyboard. It's scissor switch. Whoops. It's scissor switch, and it's chiclet style. So let me just show you how it sounds a little. And of course, I'm triggering a bunch of apps here, but I don't care. And that's how it sounds. It's fairly quiet, and loud keyboards aren't always the best for laptop use anyway. So let's take a tour around this computer. So there's, like I said, the keyboard. The trackpad, or the touchpad, or whatever you want to call it, is not that bad. I like the way it feels. It was a little slippery at first, but I've gotten used to it. The buttons are squishy. Like, they depress in. They don't click, they, like, depress further than your average touchpad. That's how they feel. I don't mind. I might get a wireless mouse down the road. I don't really like wireless mice, but for laptops, why would you want wires? There's the power button right there, and that's it for this section of the laptop. It's very, very simplistic and less things to accidentally touch. Okay, one more interesting thing to mention is it has a 720p webcam. Does it look good? No, not really. Does it work? Yes, yes it does. And then there's an indicator LED next to it to show you it's on. There you go. Hopefully you can see that. But it's not the greatest. It's an integrated webcam, don't expect too much. But it does get the job done. I'm not going to demo it because then you'll see me, but whatever. Here's the lid of the laptop. It is glossy, piano black. They're calling it obsidian black. And as such, it does attract fingerprints. See that? That's my fingerprint. See these? Those are my fingerprints. But yeah, it does attract fingerprints fairly adequately. I think I noticed like 2 scratches from accidentally touching my nails to it. So it is a bit of a sensitive lid, but normally I'm a proponent of matte screens. However, this is actually a good thing for me because it will allow me to clean my laptop much more frequently, because normally I clean stuff sporadically. So that should help me. But if you don't clean your electronics on a regular basis, I would definitely look into a matte model. The lights are down here instead of up here. I've seen lights up here, but then there's just 4 indicators. We have power, hard drive, battery low, and wireless. Then there's your SD card reader right there. On this side, we have 2 USB 2.0 ports and a DVD rewritable drive. And on this side, we have a typical CRT Hell 2-liter bottle of soda that I'm going to down in about 5 minutes. And on this side, we have vent, Ethernet, VGA out, HDMI out, another USB 2.0 port, and audio I/O. There are no USB 3 ports. And then on this side, we simply have a Kensington lock over here, and then the power jack right here. So that's just a quick tour around the specs and all of that good stuff. If you want to see more of this laptop, and I'm sure you do because it does kick a lot of ASS, please leave a comment down here, and I'll see what I can do for more videos. So there you go, guys, the Dell Inspiron 15 long model number I cannot recite verbatim off my head. CRT Hell, thanks for watching.